Hi, I'm Rabbi Yisroel Bernath, and welcome to my Daily Torah Thoughts. Today I'd like to tell you a story about a king who was once seriously ill. All the physicians despaired of curing him. One healer offered a remedy. He said, if the king would put on the shirt of a person who is absolutely happy, then the king would be healed. Immediately, riders were dispatched all over the country to look for a person who is absolutely happy and bring the shirt back to the king. First, they went to the richest person in the country. They asked him, "Are you happy?" He answered, "Of course, I am the richest person in the country." "But," they asked him, "are you absolutely happy?" Well, he began to hesitate. Absolute is a difficult term. How can I really be absolutely happy? I always have to protect my possession. Take, for example, the businessman in the north. His concerns have been thriving, and I'm worried about the possibility of competition, and I've had a setback or two recently. The messengers left him in the middle of his thoughts. They saw that despite his wealth, he was worried, and he didn't know what true happiness was. Then they ran to the person who was the country's leading educational figure. They turned to him and they said, "Are you happy?" "Yes, of course." "Absolutely happy?" "Well," he began to hem and haw. He told them about his unfulfilled desires and how he feels threatened by certain people. And they saw that he also didn't know what absolute happiness meant. They went from person to person to person, and it was always the same story. Some people were outwardly happy, and some were inwardly happy, but no one was absolutely happy. Beneath the surface, everyone was burdened by various worries, concerns, or anxieties. After this long and unsuccessful journey, they decided it was time to go back home. They realized that they couldn't find anyone who knew what absolute happiness was. On their way home, shortly before they approached the palace, they heard a joyous melody. A person was singing freely, and they sensed that he was really happy. They turned their horses in the direction of the song, and they saw a drunken man reeling back and forth with a huge smile on his face. "Are you happy?" they asked him. "I'm the happiest person in the world," he answered. "Absolutely happy?" "Yes, I have not a care on my mind." And they saw that it was true. He did not worry. He had no anxieties. He had no fears. They realized that this was the man they were looking for. They told him, "Sir, we need your shirt. The king is sick, but the healer said that if he puts on the shirt of a happy man, he will be healed. Lend us your shirt for a short while. We promise that we will amply reward you." The man replied, "I'd be happy to help the king. I do not need his rewards, but there's one problem. I don't own a shirt." I'd like you to spend some time thinking about this story today. Think about what it means to you. Think about the lessons that you can learn from the story. And tomorrow, I'm going to give you my thought on this. For now, I'm Rabbi Yisroel Bernath. Have a fantastic day.